So for the backhand loop, everyone watch. For the backhand loop, the most important thing to adjust first, adjusting your backswing position. Secondly, it's our legs, because the backhand loop relies more on the power of your legs and the power of your hip joints. Why? The incoming ball is backspin. We need to loop a topspin back to them. Therefore, we need a fuller power accumulation loading. And when we need to load power, it's mainly loading your leg power and your left hip joint, including your abdominal core power and legs. So when the ball comes, first thing, where do we lean? Lean onto your left leg to lower your center of gravity. Everyone look. Did everyone see this feeling? I can press my center of gravity onto my left leg. Let's do it again. Look, 1, see that? This way. When we go to loop, we can push off our legs and engage the power of our hip joint, right? So the first thing is to learn to load the left leg and let the left hip, your left hip joint. This left hip, why must it yield backward? If we only lower our center of gravity, only compress the legs, only squat, it's like our loop feels like this. Look, right? It's mostly just squatting up and down. Up and down. If you loop this kind of ball over, ultimately you won't be able to practice the fast loop. No matter how you loop, if everyone wants to produce this kind of quality, you won't be able to. Why? Squatting up and down only gives you vertical power. No back to front backhand power. Backhand power is mainly generated from back to front. We need to let the left hip, let our hip joint yield to the back left. Following our leg, look, power is loaded onto the left leg. And the hip also yields to your back left. Yielding the hip simultaneously brings our racket towards the inner side of our left thigh, to this position on the inner left thigh. Place it towards the inner side of the left thigh. So this is a power accumulation loading. Because this ball requires both vertical power and back to front power. Therefore, you must load towards your back left. Load power towards the back left. But back left means the hip goes back left. The racket cannot just go to the back left. The racket needs racket and body 3 points in a line. Right? The position of your racket cannot exceed the width of your body. You cannot place it outside the width of your body. It must be within your body's width. Therefore, it's placed here by the left thigh. Because this way, it aligns with your leg and hip loading directions are consistent. This way, your power generation will be more coordinated. So why do we yield the hip? For back to front power generation, compressing the center of gravity. Compressing your left leg is for vertical power generation. Come on, everyone look for yourselves. 1, 2, look. Hey, see? 1, 2, look, 3. Back left. Right? Towards the back left. Look, back left. Back left, see? You must load towards the back left. This way is to have both back to front and vertical power. It has both arc and quality. Good. Next, the contact position must be in front of the body, meaning the ball cannot exceed the width of your body. If the ball reaches here, you can't loop it. So where should this ball be? Okay, here is okay. Why? Here is because also the ball is inside the body line. You must basically face the ball squarely. The contact position is also a prerequisite for you to generate power. Right? So the most crucial second step is what? Finding the contact point. First, we cannot rush the point. First, do not rush the point. Look, these kinds of points are completely unnecessary for amateur players. You can just completely pass on these points. Secondly, when we actively loop the ball, right? It's divided into the highest point, or a descending phase, right? When you want to loop safely, loop a high loop, right? You must let the point drop low. You must actively let the point drop low. Everyone watch. Let the point drop. Right. Look, everyone, watch my high loop. See? Look at this point. See? This point needs to drop slowly. Drop late. You must let it drop late. This lateness. Everyone must pay attention. This contact, no matter how late, must also ensure a correct contact position, meaning this point, even if late, must be in front of your body. Rising phase, peak phase, then to the descending phase. All 3 points must be ensured to be in front of the body. You can't say descending phase, and it directly passes the side of your body. Descending. That you wait here to absolutely do not do this. Many friends let the descending phase get to here. You can't loop the ball like this. It must be in front of your body. Look, wait. wait, wait. This is waiting for the high loop, because we want to add spin. When we want to loop safely, we need to slow down the rhythm. Slow down the rhythm. Right? Much less need to rush. You can judge more and wait for the ball. Only then can your friction be applied fully, right? If you just fast loop, right, half a year, 1, 2. Many friends feel the opponent's serve isn't very spinny. So they just go up and smash it. If you feel the opponent's serve even if the ball is high, you still have to brush it desperately. Therefore, the rationality of choosing between a high loop and when a fast loop is low is very crucial. Regardless of whether it's spinny or not. Wait a bit, brush, add friction. Loop it, add friction, add spin, right? This is the high loop. Now, if this ball is slightly higher and we want to fast loop it, what do we need to adjust? We need to adjust the contact point. Our contact point needs to be advanced. Advanced to where? From a late descending phase. Advance it to the peak phase, or the early descending phase is fine. But it's absolutely unnecessary to actively place the contact point into the rising phase. This is completely unnecessary. Absolutely do not try to loop backspin by looking for a quick tier point. Absolutely do not look for it. It's completely unnecessary to look for it. You simply can't loop the ball at this point. Pause slightly, take the peak phase. Have a slight pause, look, pause, then stroke. Pause, then power, right? Pause. Pause, go. Pause, go. Pause, go. Pause, go. See that? There must be a pause. So, for the fast loop, the common problem everyone has is what? You want to loop, you want to rush to generate power, but it's easy to misjudge the point, taking it too early. So it becomes a blind hit. It becomes a blind hit. The application of the fast loop in a match, I suggest to everyone what? It's just that relative to the high loop. The point is slightly earlier, fast looping at the peak phase. And don't think about killing the opponent in one shot. Still prioritize getting it on the table first. Your loop might just need to be like this, and that's enough. Look. This is completely enough. This is completely enough. Pause. No need to use brute force. Actually, in most matches, the first opening is just loop. This. Right? First add spin. First get it on the table. Add friction, look. Add friction. Add friction. Add friction, right? Add friction. Add friction. So everyone should first practice the backhand loop contact by starting late. Only when you take the point late can you know the feeling of forcing yourself to actively create an arc. Adding spin, right? Getting the ball on the table. This is the core of practice. The fast loop. Then we will, under a certain level of proficiency, slowly advance our contact point. Slowly, in the process of generating forward power, drive it a bit more. Prioritize stability first. Wait a bit when practicing. Let the point drop late first. Lower the center of gravity. And when everyone is practicing, when you are waiting for this ball, letting the contact point drop low and late. Your entire body's center of gravity must definitely follow the together. Ball. Your body must sync with the ball. See that? The lower you wait for the ball, the lower your body must go. Look. See that? See this feeling? While waiting for the ball, the body must also lower its center of gravity. I'm squatting on the floor. I can still loop this. Look, I've squatted this low. And I still loop this ball as I should. Everyone must hold down their center of gravity. Actually, the core point of the backhand is in the legs. Look, lower it. While waiting for the ball, the body gets lower. Lower it, the body also lowers with the ball. The body lowers with the ball. Lowers with the ball. Look, I go even lower. I go this low waiting for the ball. Even if I'm almost touching the ground, I can still loop. Can still loop, see? Wait. So, do you see? A low center of gravity for the backhand is crucial. Lower your center of gravity with the ball. Absolutely do not wait for the ball without lowering the center of gravity. Pen hold reverse backhand RPB is the same. Look, pen hold Hey, wait for the ball, lower the center of gravity. Wait for the ball, lower the center of gravity. Wait for the ball, lower the center of gravity. Lower the center of gravity. Wait for the ball, lower. Wait for it to drop, hit. Wait for it to drop, loop. Everyone must definitely actively slow down the rhythm. This is a must. You can't keep rushing the point. You must learn to wait for the point, and in the process of waiting and letting the point drop, it's to see if you can achieve what? My body can descend together with the ball, not just simply waiting for the ball with your eyes. That won't work, because when you wait for the ball, your contact point will be lower. So your body naturally has to be lower. Often we are forced to open the attack initiate, forced to attack. Then, if in a passive attack, we want to get it on the table and produce quality, what must we learn? We must learn to add friction. Many friends, when playing and out of options, choose to fight fire with fire brute force, or they just don't dare to receive it. Just these two ways. For example, if you are pushed deep, many friends end up like this, receive it and end up like this. Scared, don't dare to receive. I have no choice. I just, blindly hit it, gamble on for the best. Actually, that's wrong, right? With backspin or side backspin, when the opponent's spin and speed have both created difficulties for you. With this kind of ball, surely, whether you lightly touch it or blindly smash it, will end up what? In the net. So what should we do? Just desperately add spin. Desperately add friction. Come, let me show everyone a forced rising phase. Loop first. Everyone look at the rising phase. Look. This is backspin, friends. Look. How did I loop this ball on? These few are all at the rising phase, looping right off the bounce. When in a match, when the opponent serves various spins, side backspin or fast backspin, creating difficulties when you feel you are going to eat the spin, your best method is on your hand. Fingers, wrist, fingers, desperately add friction. Abdomen desperately pushes upwards. Pull his arc higher. Add friction. Absolutely do not. When others force you to loop, when they push deep to you, choose to lightly touch it or directly smash them. Go for broke. You must learn to add friction. In countering spin, the threat the spin poses to you, just use stronger spin on him. And add it in. That's it. Rising phase. Rising phase. Right? Looped in the rising phase. Loop right off the bounce, right? Look. Loop right off the bounce. Look. Add friction. Add friction. Add friction. Add friction, right? Add friction.